Philistines gathered for war against Israel. The Philistines stood on one hill, and the Israelites gathered on another hill. There was a narrow valley with steep sides between them. Then a champion named Goliath came out from the Philistine camp. He was 9 feet 9 inches tall and wore bronze armor that weighed 125 pounds. He had a long spear, and the tip of the spear weighed 15 pounds. He shouted to the Israelites, "Why are you lining up for battle? Choose one of your men and have him come down and fight me. If he wins, we will be your servants. If I win, then you will be our servants." Goliath threatened the Israelites every morning and every evening for 40 days. Saul and the Israelites were terrified. One day, Jesse sent his son David to bring supplies to his brothers who were in the Israelite army. He heard the words Goliath used to threaten the Israelites. David said, "Who does Goliath think he is, that he should mock the living God in his army?" Someone heard what David said and reported to Saul. So Saul had David brought to him. David said, "Don't let anyone be afraid of this Philistine. I will go and fight him." Saul replied, "You can't go and fight Goliath. You're just a young man, and he's been a warrior for a long time." David answered, "I have been tending my father's sheep. When a lion or a bear came and carried off a lamb, I went after it and struck it down and rescued the lamb. The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." Saul said, "Go, and may the Lord be with you." Saul had his military armor put on David. David said, "I can't walk in these," because he was not used to them. He took them off. Instead, he took his staff and a sling. He chose 5 smooth stones. Then David approached Goliath. David said, "You come against me with a sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord of armies. You have defied him. Today, the Lord will hand you over to me. Then all the world will know that Israel has a God, and that the battle is the Lord's." When Goliath ran to attack David, David ran toward him. David pulled out a stone, slung it, hit Goliath on the forehead. Goliath fell face down to the ground and died. The Israelites were helpless to defeat the giant enemy Goliath, but God sent David to save them. We are helpless to defeat our enemies of sin and death, but God sent Jesus to save us by dying for our sin and rising again.